He said I was his patient in 2020. So why is he still charging me for a diagnosis? That's a lie, of course. He said he's my doctor at Life Bridge out Mount Pleasant. So when did Mount Pleasant become Windrush Behavioral? You broke my hip, so you got a little bit of the shit right, but you got the majority of it wrong, Edward Swanton. I don't care how many videos you got of me. I got some things to show the world too, Edward Swanton MD. And I want the world to know you ain't never been my doctor. I can't stress this enough. You were never my doctor. You are a fraud, plain and simple. Edward Swanton MD. You are a hitman for TTG. You are a hitman for Murray and Boyd. I can't wait to get your ass in court. For reals, though. Because I want the people to see you stumble and lie, your lazy, trifling, lying ass all over the world. Edward Swanton, MD of Windrush Behavioral, Greenbrook TMS, and all them places you charge to my Medicare for services non-rendered. Show them, Edward. And I can show the fraud you are, Edward, just by those medical records alone. You charge 3-4 businesses, but your punk ass didn't put your name on my medical record so nobody would know you did it. Because I was supposed to be dead per those medical records. You just wanted that money from Medicaid, and you stole thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars, Edward Swanton. You are a fraud. You are a hitman. You are a money laundering. You are no medical doctor. You are no psychiatrist. You use your medical licenses for financial gain, Edward Swanton, MD. When was I your patient? When were you overpaid for services rendered? When did you diagnose me, Edward Swanton? When? What year, Edward Swanton? Show the records, show the videos, show the documentation for the world, Edward Swanton. You are a fraud. You are a liar. And I can show the world what you did to me for that gang-stalking guilty verdict for that Montana Baronette trial. Look at this. These are needle marks that I never asked for. This is the job that Edward Swanton, MD. If he can't kill you, he will get his team to gang-stalk you. Thomas T. Ray, Bill T. Ray, Tay, faggot ass. Antoine Mason, singer, faggot. Those two are killers. Antoine can set your house up so they'll come in there and be like, oh my God. They're non-responsive. Of course they're non-responsive for that red light on that air purifier. The same shit was coming through Antoine's basement. Antoine is a killer too. Thomas T. Ray is a rapist and a killer. All of them are. And I can prove my point just like they can. All day, every day. Stop thinking white is right. And stop thinking it's because it's a gang of people telling lies about you that they are not a gang. Not just of people, but a gang. I was the only black woman on that trial, nigga. I put 12 to 14 black men in jail, in prison for life with my guilty verdict. I was the only Negro woman on that trial. This is payback. This gang stalker from TTG with all the players is payback, overpayment for my guilty verdict on that trial. I don't care what you say. Edward Swanton was paid to kill me. Mary Ann Boyer put that money up. And all you need is one person to tell a lie and pay the rest. So until I have no more breath, I'm going to tell the world who you are, Edward Swanton. Your name ain't Bossadina. Your name ain't Dave. Your name ain't John. And your name is not Michael. Your name is not Elizabeth. Those people are the only people I saw for psychiatric treatment for the last goddamn almost 20 years. Where do you come in? When did you evaluate me diagnostically? Not in 2020. I wasn't at Mount Pleasant in 2020. Even though my medical records said they were. That's a lie right there. Nope, it wasn't. You can break my HIPAA and lie all you want to, but a lie is a lie. The actual record should not say what you say. That's why my medical records don't show what you say. And you can lie like a rug. I want you to keep lying, Edward. You have a reputation to ruin. I don't. Edward Swanton is a hitman. Edward Swanton is a killer. Edward Swanton makes murders look like suicides for local gangs. No more nailing up building like The Wire. Not when you got every area hospital set up for a movie scene. I was in 4 of them. That's how Edward Swanton intimidates you. I was in 4 movies. When I worked at university, it was 8th floor, labor and delivery. They cleaned it out and made it every hospital room for The Wire. Every hospital room you ever saw in The Wire is at University Hospital, floor 8. The old labor and delivery. We used to walk through that floor for a shortcut. And it still had the signs up and everything. I know what you did to me, Edward Swanton MD. John Falk, Joseph Twan Moe, Jane Lennox Criminal, Deborah and Floyd. I was also at a set in John Hopkins. How many sets you put me in? I counted at least 4. I might have been blind because I ain't had my glasses on. That's why I ain't signed not one goddamn document. You had me there since 2 p.m. You forcibly drugged me at 10:30. And then you had me trying to sign me in at 12 a.m. Who the fuck does that? Ascension St. Agnes Hospital? I'm suing their asses too. You had me since 2 p.m. You forcibly drugged me at 10:30, and then you tried to make me sign in at 12 a.m. What the hell that's at? So you try to make me sign in after I'm forcibly drugged? What the fuck am I signing? Ascension St. Agnes Hospital. So I'm going to say it again. Edward Swanton, MD, you're a liar, you're a fraud, you're a hitman for local gangs. And I got evidence too. So I know you will never step to me, Edward Swanton. I know you won't. You don't have a leg to stand on. So I'm letting you know, if Edward Swanton MD is your psychiatrist or your medical doctor, you better run in the hall ass, or better yet, get your medical files, your medical records, your medical insurance documentation, and look at them all together where his name is, because that man is a thief first.